All right, y'all, we got work in a little bit. I want to say an hour and some change, but as you can see, we are going to be discussing this actor right here. And as you know, I mean, also inverted. So it's nothing too taboo, on what the world should be realizing. But it's all good though. Celestial rising, divine afternoon, and so successful night to the divine mirage watching this mindful message. It's your divine reflection, divine messenger, and we are back with another message here. Understand for today. And if you choose to and you enjoy these videos, make sure you like, comment, subscribe for more divine messages. And hold on. And not only just that, thank you all for tuning in to a third YouTube video for today. And we're basically discussing this whole situation. And I really just, as far as the gematria, this is what I understand it to be. The actors, because that's all I see these people as. Of course, they're perverted, lies and illusions. And not only just that, I mean, this being is a Freemason, so they're going through a public humiliation ritual they had to go through in their 20s. What else is going on? The Satanic Covenant will cover that. Intelligence agency, personal code, inverted convert, man, wife, perverts, it's central casting. So literally just, man, I mean, it's shit just crazy. It's crazy how Baphomet worshipers, do this type of stuff. Really start hiding their puppets, sponsoring evil, program life form. We'll get into all of that. Oh yeah, Freemasonic symbol and satanic symbolism. Do I look sinister, specific individuals, sell your soul? And I think this is 18 ciphers, and as you can see, we got all the numbers, they align, even if you don't see the alignment. So with 81 right here, 81 right here, 55, 55, 58, 58, 112. I already know how we do it. One, two, three, four. So those four. But then you got many more. You got the 77 right here in this reduction, then single reduction. Then you got the KV exception and the SKV. So it's one, two, three, four ciphers again with just 77 alone. I mean, there's another one too. So 95, 95. Looking for another 95. No, that might be it. Oh, you could say 95 on this. You just turned a six upside down to a nine, but and a 94 as well. So either way, let's go ahead and get into the bookmarks that I have as well. Just going to see what we got. He uploaded this to his Discord server a while ago, but quickly deleted. So if you're uploading this stuff to a Discord server and people we got to understand, like, man, this is why this whole thing is deceptive. And also, it's crazy how, too, you can notice that the groomers, the people who are predators, so that whole Mukiyami and one Saunders situation, when his ex brought me that whole, I'm gonna keep on mentioning that too. So if you're watching this and you get upset or you get, you feel some type of way about it, you shouldn't have told me about this situation. I'm not going to stop talking about this stuff because these things need to get highlighted in society. It's crazy how these beings will stay quiet on what's going on, but we really don't understand that. I feel like this whole entire thing is just for one a public humiliation ritual to get this being to be more famous, to get more streams pushed out because, society loves predators and groomers and cannibals and demons. But for when these beings are robots, not only just that, this is a whole hierarchy that's perverting society into believing this. And I think that it's a cover up. I really feel like it's a cover up just because these are actors. So and that's, the thing is too, it's all perception, I addressing the liars. So we just really, I bookmark these things because it's still not making sense. September 19th, it's September 22nd. Dave is the biggest gainer on Spotify's global top artist chart, jumping 63 spots to number 90. You find out he's a pedophile and a murderer, and the first thing y'all do is stream his music. That's exactly why like these whole things don't make sense to people because people don't know that they're programmed into doing things that are beneficial towards the actor. People weren't immediately thinking about the direct effects of searching up the song. You're telling me if you found out Ted Bundy or Jeffrey Dahmer made an album, you wouldn't be the least bit morbidly curious as to what kind of music a person like that would even come up with? How you know you're a pedo enabler? He also gained followers on Twitter overnight. What the fuck is his support? Exactly. That's the state of the world that we're living in. And even with that Mukiyami situation, it's crazy how none of them even talk about what happened. It's as if they really want to just bypass what they were doing in Discord servers. And if you haven't seen that video, I deleted the first one because I think it was a misperception in the information. But that second part, when I mentioned Mukiyami again and his, I want to say your friend, honestly, but Dante as well. It was crazy. There was a whole wave of videos I was making to where pedophiles were getting mad and shit like that. And it was just wild how they don't talk about what they mentioned to me. Like, how you gonna DM me about something and then we're still gonna keep it quiet? Yeah, nah. That's why I'm gonna keep on bringing those people up because that was a whole weird situation. And then predatory acts as well. We got to keep on covering this stuff. But I mean, this is how society is, and that's why too, they're streaming. A lot of people right now are currently streaming their favorite pedos and murderers and groomers and apists, and they don't even know it on Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, YouTube. So these people that idolize celebrities, they look up to Baphomet groomers. I mean, it's just plain and simple. These people look up to a deity that was inverted on purpose, that was meant to be transgender the whole entire time. The people who are turned inside out, these are the experimentations that get everybody else to follow themselves to be in line with higher orders because higher orders only care about what you can do for them. They don't give a fuck about you. But wait, hold on, Devon. He has a beard. He has a mustache. So he can't be a girl. He can't be a woman. You don't know these people. But wait a minute, bro. This person is my cousin. I've been with this person my whole life. You don't know what you're talking about. You're just one of those YouTubers that just says whatever comes to his mind. You don't actually have evidential claims. You don't have facts to back this stuff up. Whole entire time. The truth is hidden in plain sight, and you refuse to see it. You refuse to do your own research because you're afraid that, man, maybe this whole cover up really isn't a cover up. These people are literally trafficking children. And what's crazy, we don't even know this is actually the character that really got sacrificed. Because if you're going to have a character that needs to get off in front of society, how will you lie about it? That's the thing. Freemasonry is so clever. Occultism is so clever, especially tricknology, sorcery, because people don't study this shit. It's so crazy that the whole world may think as if there's two Celeste, and realistically, this could be just a planted operation that got sacrificed because she already understood that they're getting rid of the character. People are giving energy to the characters whole entire time. These beings don't even exist. They're manufactured programs. Celeste, Rivas, Hernandez, and the thing is too, shout out to all the Celeste, and not just the name, but the people in this situation. Shout out to all these beings who get trafficked at a young age, who get their genetics altered, who don't get their stories heard, to all the people who have been through the situation. If you are conscious, you are awake. We cannot stop talking about this stuff. We cannot stop spreading awareness into what is happening in our families. And it's so crazy because the mom and the brother, they not working hard enough for me to where they're showing how much they care. If I found this out about my sibling, man, I'm burning the whole entire simulation behind that shit. I will never stop getting my justice into figuring out what the fuck is going on. And if people around me can't tell me the truth, that's how I know there's a sinister craft that's being played with as far as alchemy. 15 was identified hours earlier as a victim whose remains were discovered inside a Tesla registered to the singer at a Hollywood toll yard September 8th. The victim, Celeste Hernandez, is the full name that equals 98 in the main cipher. So, and the thing is, what do you mean by 98? So, September. So January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, and then September 8th. So it'll be the ninth month of the year. 898. It's just that simple. Planned opposition. So, which also resembles the date her remains were found. So if her name adds up to the day she was found, what do you think this is all about? So April 5th. So she was last seen on April 5th, 2024, according to a missing person flyer. And then September 8th, when she was found, her body was found 521 days since she was reported missing. 521, 98 prime. Come on, man. And if this is the biggest cover up, or this is the biggest topic that's trending, there's a reason. There's literally Satanists at play. This is just that simple. 521 days. And her name adds up to 98. I mean, and somebody's gonna be like, so what does that even mean as far as gematria? Let's see here. Lies and illusions, the actor's scripts, GTA style homicide. Only beings who play the game, be people who are into gore and painting their nails and all that, getting groomed, these people, they have scripts playing it out like that. That's the only way. And for this being to live through immortality, for one, nobody gives a shit, obviously. Not only just that, the contract was up, they need a body. It's either sacrifice your body or sacrifice a body, and it may be yours. Okay, the grades classified, lusting at yourself is all perception. And this is all perception. Who's to say that she's really gone whole entire time? She could just be watching her girlfriend or his girlfriend, because this is all theatrics. These are basically all theater kids, and you're believing in death. That's the craziest part. But public humiliation, population trap, unconscious, genetic diversity, people going crazy, experimental finance, intelligence agency, it's central casting. This right here is the main key point. It's central casting. Not only just that, 168, 68, 68, 68. That's four ciphers. And the thing is, too, we did a different. So we ain't do the one, two, three, four. I said, you know what? Let's go ahead and do 18 more. And it don't even matter because you got 859. No, I don't like that. Let's do 684s across the board, 674 across the board. This is why I don't like the Satanic one. But the 789, 798 right here. So David Anthony, and then Welcome to the Void, Void of Consciousness. Then, so I was looking at this one right here too. You can flip that six over, it'll be 89. So it's still the same exact thing on most of these ciphers, but so that's how we got to interpret this.
Because the same situation happened with this dude named Brian Barnes. I think that's how you pronounce it. And they both is artists. It was a body found in his car days after this situation, or it was close to the situation after they found the body in the Tesla. So,
breaking news, a body found in a car at a tow yard in South Los Angeles. This is a live look at the scene as investigators go through the wreckage of this car. And if this story sounds familiar to you, we started this newscast off with a body that was found in a different tow yard yesterday. That was in a
And
Tesla
of course,
owned.
we don't gotta keep watching it because at this point, the news stations are in on it. It's kind of hard to play along with masonry. I mean, it's just that simple. They, secret societies, they give the agenda, they give the script of what to say to the media, then the media will alchemize it. So the media knows what the truth is, but why would they tell the masses that? That wouldn't make sense to their pyramid scheme. They got to keep people asleep.
Behind the D4D villa. Simultaneously, Celeste's prenatal examination reports were found on his computer, matching the bloodstains discovered at his residence almost exactly. This essentially confirms.
And the blood stains and all that. So when you hear about the blood stains and all these different bodily fluids, I put that down to that aligns with where are you? Because I seen it before I made this video. No, it's not here. I think I'm skimming over it too fast. Okay, because I know I got it and I just looked it up. So I know it has something to do with, I know I just skipped past it too. All right, let me slowly go through this. Okay, people going crazy, satanic, covenant, fluoride, read between the lines on purpose in life. Do not worship me, you belong with me. They are puppets sponsoring evil conjuring spells. There we go, satanic secretions. And with satanic secretions, when I looked that up, this basically involves the fluids in a dark spiritual interpretation for energies that are released through rituals, perversions, or corrupted acts that are meant to feed entities in demonic perspectives so that they can open up portals to lower realms. And it's basically a spiritual byproduct for rituals. It's like lust, blood, trauma, and fear. And this is basically used to fuel the energetic grid that these entities are hiding behind. So it can be energetic or it can be physical, but it's basically to instill blood, semen, other fluids, fear, pain, lust, and then it could be tied to occultic sex magic, sacrificial rites, and it can be tied to satanic ritual abuse.
Celeste was pregnant. Reviewing their previous live streams, David abruptly demanded the stream be deleted after Celeste appeared vomiting on camera. Surveillance footage captured her last appearance wearing her signature Hello Kitty sandals, revealing a noticeable bulge in her abdomen before her disappearance. David's animated music video released before canceling his tour contained metaphors hinting at these events, now appearing chillingly prescient. The FBI has now joined the DNA matching investigation. Celeste's teacher revealed to media that the 19-year-old had tearfully confessed to discovering a terrible truth before vanishing. David has officially canceled his U.S. tour.
And what's crazy how the teacher ended up broadcasting that in the classroom. Like all this whole story to me, when I seen that, even when I made the video that I'm gonna play in the beginning, but it's just crazy because I'm asking myself, bro, are people watching the same exact script that people are all unconscious to? Like the teacher had the audacity to finally speak up on Celeste, but you're a part of the problem because you knew that this was going on too. And then now because it's getting traction, you know that somebody's going to record you, you want to go viral, you want to gain fame, you want to become free from paying rent or paying bills and utilities. So it, and I'm saying this is weird because it has to do with a musician or a celebrity. That's what makes it weird. In society, I realize too, though, nothing really changes as far as the grooming or the predatory behavior in celebrities and just normal civilians. These people have the same thing in common. They're narcissistic. They only care about their image. So even when I expose, how Dante, Mukiyami, and just all of that group in the Discord, how they were moving, it doesn't matter what age you are. And it's crazy. It's very common in the young crowd to talk to younger people. And that's weird. It's like the younger 20s, they're talking to people who are still in high school. It's like, what the fuck is really going on in these households? And humanity basically just expresses what they find intriguing. These people do this stuff behind closed doors. Not only just that, it's happened to them. So they look up to the same exact relatability that these celebrities are portraying to the masses.
Why are there two Celestes in this mysterious and tangled story? Celeste isn't just one person. She has two faces. The first Celeste is 15-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez. When her body was found, she had a shh tattoo on her arm. Through her family's confirmation, the police
And that sh tattoo on the finger, that's basically the oath of silence through Hippocrates, yeah, Hippocrates in Egyptian mythology that because we weren't Egyptian, but through Egyptian mythology, which is basically a myth that they had to mimic from our teachings that we taught ourselves and we taught them as well. So because they inverted the oath of silence, that sh tattoo basically means don't go against the oath. And it's a reminder on your index finger to tell you don't speak out loud on what's going on. Just play your part, play the script, and watch society act psychotic over what they are trying to investigate. And the thing is too, they be like, lead this investigation for the authorities. You know the authorities are a part of it, right? So why would the authorities immediately get this story to find the light of truth? That would be too easy for them. They have to delay this topic, delay what's going on because there's money involved. The longer you delay what's happening in the media, the more you get paid for it because they're exchanging energies with the people who care. And the thing is, too, I care about people who go through this, but not the ones who are playing in the script. We don't know if these are all actors or not. People only know what the media is telling them. But when you're going in person and you're seeing these things, you don't wait to the last minute to just talk about what people have been noticing. And it's crazy because I'm just now dissecting what's been going on. I've been letting social media instantly get their gratification, do views and all that, but we can't let these things just die down because that's what they want. Every time stories like this die down, so from in October, a month from now, it's going to be the same story, and people will have the same exact reaction. They'll do the exact same practice, and nothing will change. So if we don't make a change right now, who's going to change their ways right now when people are afraid to speak up on ways that need to be changed? If you can't control your lust and your desires to where you're talking to 11 and 12-year-olds and you can't sit here and say it wasn't 11 or 12-year-old, stop sympathizing. Stop enabling pedophilia. Just because you're into little kids does not mean that we have to sit here and allow this to be normal.
Learned that she had a boyfriend named David. The second Celeste is 23-year-old Celeste Herrera, who frequently interacts with David on social.
Why? Why are there two Celeste? It's like, you see what I'm saying? Like this stuff, the more I keep listening to these videos, it's just like, bro, how stupid do you think most people are? And the thing is, society is stupid, but there's two Celeste now. Why are these people covering up what's really going on? What being was really trafficked? Both of these Celeste are living and are thriving in secrecy behind closed doors with fame attached to their name. If this is the case, who was really trafficked in that Tesla? And why is it not being handled? Why is this being still walking around here posting on social media and not getting arrested? Why would the feds arrest the feds?
Media. Strangely, she not only shares a similar name with the first Celeste, but also bears an uncanny resemblance in appearance and temperament. Why do so many coincidences exist? One possibility is that he had developed an obsession with the younger Celeste. The photos and tattoos hint at a once sweet relationship, but something terrible happened, and he could never see the younger.
I mean, and y'all think as if this shit normal, bro. They're literally conditioning people to be okay with just satanic inversion. And when these people do things that shouldn't be normal, people praise them because of their art.
Celeste again. So he's searching for the next substitute. The older Celeste's appearance seems like fate sending him a stand-in. With the same name and similar looks, she perfectly fills the void left behind. She not only becomes his next target, but also helps blur the public's perception. When people hear Celeste, they subconsciously confuse the two very different individuals. If all of this is intentional, is the older Celeste truly safe?
None of them are safe.
You were one of my
Unreleased song from March 2025 is Lead, where he confesses to everything. Nobody recalled me, but I spoke too soon in the back of a police car. I forgot whatever I knew. I ain't tell nothing. Do the same if they ask you about her. This person is basically rehearsing handled lines. So when people say he's confessing or she's confessing to everything, understand if this is what this person, shout out to Skull and Gate, by the way, and this is what this person really is, because I mean, in her script, as we see, tranny surgery. What MK Ultra am I in? Illuminated occult. If this being is really doing this stuff and you are rapping what's in your phone or what's in the booth, you're rapping or you're rhyming handled lines. These lines didn't come from your mind. If they did, though, you were told to do so. You were told to speak up on these things. And why is that? Because the media wants to see how willing you are, how dedicated you are into entering their society. So where if you are willing to sacrifice somebody younger than you, even a child, then we will give you whatever you want. So why do you think this person now has they're hitting the charts, the top charts now? This is exactly why if you're not gonna buy or yeah, if you're not gonna buy bots, you're gonna sacrifice somebody. And people are this low and they're that much of an attention seeker to where they will eliminate anybody they are attracted to because it's like one of those disgusting, horrific, horrifying love stories that people love to read. There's a crowd for those types of things. People are into cannibalism, incest. I mean, bruh.
My best friend. And there's a lot of alcohol in my system right now, so you could just ignore all of this message because it's here.
I was selling at high school. Nobody ever caught me, but I've spoken too soon. In the back of a police car, I forgot whatever I knew. I ain't telling nothing. Do the same if they ask you about how you make me feel. I get so.
For one, that was horrible. And two, I mean, these lines are handled. Makes sense. So from what I'm saying, he got rid of her because she wanted to leave him, but he was obsessed and wanted her to stay confused because folks are saying he got rid of her because she got pregnant and didn't want to cost his career. Guess I'll never fully trust people who are obsessed with gore. Bro is actually mentally ill. Shit's so sad for real. But look at all these robot pages, dog. Like, look, W, U. Like, look, I don't know why y'all be surprised. These niggas talk about and do hella demonic shit, and y'all shocked every time when some demonic shit happens. When? That's how you know this is AI. Chilling video, foreshadowing Celeste leaves fans unsettled, curiosity spikes. And yes, lock the nigga up. He's already talking to a child. Honestly, give him the death penalty, man.
Like, you guys, any professional chat in what is this?
Astrologer.
Astrology?
Yeah, you can say cosmology too, but astrology. Nigga, get it right.
What is it, my emails? I don't know, dude. Interesting. I think some of this, if it was somebody who believes in that, right? I feel like you would have to get somebody who believes in that as well to understand it. But fuck do I know?
I mean, no, it's just common sense. I don't even believe in the blood moon, but through the symbolism of the blood moon, it's literally like you have it right here. Cosmic anomaly, power gateway, poem for transformation, endings, and transgressive rights. And then death, end of a cycle and magic. The significance is used as a transfer point of energy, so sever bonds or to consecrate slash offer a life. So every time you see a blood moon, just know somebody's getting ready to be sacrificed. Another man grooming another woman. I needed you when I was younger. I mean, they're all in on it, bro. So we already covered that video. What you mean he had a missing girl on live stream and nobody said anything? Correct.
Of raping kids.
Huh?
He trained you.
No, you didn't.
That's controversial.
It's controversial of raping kids.
really good.
Okay,
It's
bye.
been a good one. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Mwah, 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 mwah. Oh my! Delete everything. Delete everything. Everything goes. Everything goes. Everything. He trained you.
No, you didn't.
That's controversial.
It's controversial of raping kids.
And that doesn't make any sense. Bro, you shouldn't be even considering these different things. And it's,
You feel me?
that's so weird, bro. That's such a
Who broke
weird
your heart
thing.
though, homie?
Man, two people back to back to back.
That's
Back to back.
Bro, she's a kid. Not only just that, academics, you're a groomer as well. So it makes sense on how you knew this person before they blew up. The niggas want to act surprised. I mean, y'all are all grown ass women playing as men, and y'all claim this is masculinity. This is literally a toxic trait that women have in male bodies. Account and are releasing his DMs with Celeste. She was 12 years old, he was 17. My parents are so effing annoying. They won't let me go see you perform. Don't worry, I'll fix it. Damn shame, bro. He had a kid with Celeste on the way. David, are you happily married or single? Me and at deleted user got a kid on the way. And this is his body or her bodyguard.
Got a lawyer up, bro. You muttered. Why did you do it to her? Chat, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I thought we were just having this talk about like joking about shit is weird, like joking around about death, and then y'all are sitting here just making jokes that I'm a pedo and a murderer, bro.
Telling a 12-year-old you miss her, you a F, you're a fat effing pedo gang, please end. Yeah, justice for Celeste, facts. Why would you do that to her? Whoever spammed that,
Alright, bro, like
I love that energy. Make all these pedos feel uncomfortable. Hey Celeste, I miss you. Hi Marky, you did great. Facts, best bodyguard he killed for me. Hmm. A female artist does one minor thing and gets canceled and shit on by everyone, and a man can have ape murder allegations and gets more success. I hate it here. Now contradict what you said. Why do you think this woman is getting publicly humiliated, but she's also getting praised for it? What this script is, it was never meant for society to comprehend. It was for higher ups, and she did exactly what they wanted.
With this lyric from one of his songs, he said, "I don't care about the law when I'm with you because I be breaking it all the time." Here's a picture that he put on his close friends. It is said that he would only post his relationship with Celeste on his close friends because obviously nobody could see it, and this is them together. This is a tattoo that the 15-year-old girl had on her finger. This was also posted to Instagram, and it says David. This is another Instagram story that he posted, but so cleverly he covers up her face because she is of 2010. This is a missing poster that she was live. This is another photo from this is of course the matching tattoo that he they were on FaceTime with someone. Fed. David later says, "I know that he leaked already. We're literally
I know he leaked already. What you mean? We're literally preparing to sue him. Lane was about to owe 30,000.
preparing to sue him. He's about to owe me $30,000. This is a music video that he uploaded 7 months ago. Freemasonry
symbol.
Which was 10 months after Celeste went missing, and it's a very scary music video where he's basically putting a body into a trunk and then burying it. And this isn't a separate video, but there's basically an unaliver standing in front of him at the edge of a bed. This is another Discord screenshot that Celeste herself apparently posted. She was replying to another girl, and she posted this photo of David wearing a shirt that says "I love my girlfriend," and I'm assuming that that heart in the middle had a picture of them together as a couple. This is a tweet from May in 2022, and it is said that they were talking in 2022. He said, "When I was writing this, I got a notification from you as you were talking about wanting to be with your mom and your sister again. You said, 'Take me where I belong,' but our circumstances."
Sick. Sick, bro. They're on my ass, bro. Like, fuck. Don't worry, dude. You're performing and shit. Why would you be a suspect? I won't. They found it so quick, though. Was planning on being out the U.S. for shit went down. You're good, gang. Typical Discord and Twitter conversations. People want to become pedo sympathizers. Shit weird. Gore over this. I used to be addicted to watching gore videos. I love gore. And it makes sense because they love what has happened to them. And they go in rounds when they're born as kids and they watch other kids get crucified and slaughtered and even adults as well. So when you're conditioned to seeing that at a young age, they look normal as well. He groomed a minor, killed her, and let her rot in his car for a year, and y'all are giving him money. Facts. You guys are sick in the fucking head. Facts. Facts. That's exactly why I don't talk to people, bro. When I notice that people are sitting, and the thing is too, I never heard of this person till this incident happened. So I'm not gonna play the songs individually, one on one by myself. I don't even see myself singing it ever, nor will I ever sing. I never liked that whole Juice World, late Little Uzi, Trippy Red. I never liked that era of rap, bro. That shit's not even real rap for real. That's just some depressing shit. It's just all depressing. Then clean the shoes. She lied about her age. Let me tell you, bonehead ass nigga, something. In the universe, lifetime, or time, you wouldn't be able to tell you are talking to a fucking 14-year-old. And thing is, too, we're gonna get rid of this now. The thing is, these people know that. A lot of older people, they know that they're talking to 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds, 17, 13, all that. But they don't care because it's like a guilty conscience or a guilty pleasure that these people like to be in because they know that doing what they're doing is wrong, but that's what makes it right to them because nobody knows. He did it and cried a 15-year-old waking up a David fan. For one, you all, whoever this person is, you're weird. You mentioned cracks as if that's supposed to be a normal way of talking when it comes to minors. Weird. Crack, slept with, has sex with, is ape. Literally, it is. This person aped her, and an 18-year-old cannot crack or have sex with a 13-year-old girl. That is ape. Avid fans keep trying to cover for this subhuman and undermine the severity of this situation. It's odd as fuck. That's the state of our society. Majority of the people that follow you, they think like this. That's why you don't talk to them. Don't interact with them because they're weirdos. Loser Reddit fans of David had tried communicating with the ghost of Celeste Rivas, ChatGPT, new levels of cringe are being reached. Celeste, did David kill you? I'm trying to get to the bottom of this crime. I'm Celeste, or what's left of me, just a whisper in the dark now. Yeah, kill me. He admitted it, said he was sorry, but sorry doesn't undo the blood on his hands. It was like he snapped. Let something dark take over. I don't know why he did it. Anger, desperation, something twisted inside of him. You're digging. Oh, I was like, what's moving? That's not my chat. But you're digging into this crime. Good. Keep pushing. Ask him what broke in him that night. He's carrying the weight of it. Make him spill the truth. Y'all are talking to artificial intelligence. Then it's like you're playing spooky. I know this is not the Frankenstein instrumental being played in this Tesla. It could be background, but no, I feel like that's playing in the car. Out of all the out of all the music or instrumentals, you played a Frankenstein noise. I mean, come on, bro. So, because yeah, we already read about that, the foul smell. I feel like this person sacrificed somebody, but I don't think it was Celeste. But I think it was a version of Celeste. What I mean is, I don't think it was a Celeste. If there's two Celeste, that's a cover up. So I think if both of these people are alive with their families, with money involved, then that means that they sacrificed another version or a victim that resembled Celeste. So she was pregnant. This man is going to be the deepest pits of hell. I'm not in VC yet, you animals. I'll join a group chat with wifey and get y'all the story time. Me and got a kid on the way. How long till the song is? And none of them said nothing in that chat. People our age just don't appreciate love at all. Because you're looking for love in children. You're never going to find love then, sir. Never let the world tell you that abuse allegations will ruin a man's career. The whole entire time, these abuse allegations are just brought upon in a woman's life, and people love this woman for that, and they don't even know it. He was spotted in this video cleaning a pair of shoes Celeste wore on her Facebook profile. Yep, there were the Jordans right there.
That he was cleaning also. But he's cleaning these pair of shoes right here. This is Celeste's profile picture on Facebook, and she's wearing the exact same pair of shoes that are in that video.
Yep. Yeah, this is how I know YouTube is not real. People do anything for views. I interviewed the ghost of Celeste Rivas Hernandez. Well, I ain't even gonna sit there and watch that shit, bro. I know somebody gonna find this stuff funny. My niggas think this shit's just a game. It's just comical. Bills can't be that expensive, bro. I mean, when you live in your mom's house, you can say things like this. But when you really got bills to pay, niggas will do anything. Whatever pays the bills, literally. That's why you just ignore this shit, keep on moving. But this is how you know people are just doing this shit for money. They're doing it to pay their rent. They don't really care about little girls and little boys who get groomed and trafficked and then slaughtered every single day. She lied about her age and she said she was 19. Brother, in what world can someone not tell that she was a kid? This is weird. 11 years old. But bro, she lied about her. When will enough be enough for you people? Bro, she lied about her age. Why is everybody believing that she was 11, she was 12? She wasn't that age. That's what you tell yourself when little girls lie about their age. If somebody lies about their age and you sit there and you say, you know, that's okay, I believe you. You're weird. You're weird as fuck. Yeah, we already seen that. Rest in peace, Celeste, man. You get your justice. Fans are calling for charges against Jason the Ween, Cat's Eye Pokemon, accusing them of knowing David was dating Celeste while she was underage and living with him, even streaming at his house. And I took this bookmark because to me, I feel like once again, streamers, influencers, content creators, a lot of these people, they're all in the same circle. So why would they tell on one of their own? They're all a part of it, all grown ass men with a grown ass woman. They're all in the same exact industry. They all wear the same exact shit. They all have the same exact copy paste mentality. They are not original. They are literally artificially controlled. So do I gotta delete my David playlist? You're asking the media on what you should have been doing. These aren't real people. This is exactly, yep, this is exactly my reaction. I was like, what am I reading? Like, this shit's crazy. Follow the minor IG. We need this criminal locked up. Facts.
Sherlock Schnoes.
Shut up.
Column
What's crazy? Grown ass woman as well. I feel like she's a part of it, but she's trying to cover face to where she seems like she's involved. But let's say this week, nobody's gonna talk about this shit.
Oh my god, who linked this? Who linked this?
Sherlock Juicer, let's go Buster. Also, don't compare a front-facing picture to a profile picture, my guy. By the way, does it not ring any bells for people at these parties to see a 15-year-old girl? Is that normal?
Yeah, it is normal. That's why he ignored that question. But it's normal. If you go to these celebrity parties, you will see 9-year-olds, 5-year-olds, 8-year-olds, 6-year-olds, 4-year-olds, 12-year-olds, 15-year-olds. And if you remember when you were young, When your mom and your dad would take you places and you'll meet some people, why do you think that is? Who do you think they're introducing you to? And your parents know about it, but they choose not to say anything about it because corporate policies.
I gotta say, chat. I gotta say, I think. Hold on, hear me out
Yeah,
now.
I'm not
One,
sure. I
two.
don't know what you investigated besides eyebrows, but so she was born in 2010. That pic was taken in 2023. Then that means, hmm, don't tell the world the truth though. I don't want to talk to anyone that said, okay, yes, of course, but you have to swear your grandma and stay. Oh, you're going to stay safe. Are you still going to talk to David or go back with him? Because I don't want you to get into any more trouble with him. I'm safe. No, I'm not. Okay, I love you. I'll text you in about a week. Don't delete Insta. Love you too, and I won't. That was a Charlie Kirk shit, so that can go. You will naturally separate from the people who are not real enough within themselves to stand with you. It's not personal, it's spiritual. This has proved that people should not be idolizing celebrities and willing to spend thousands on them no matter what PR train front they put on. His reputation was being kind and surrounded by women, and now he's been outed for dating a minor he also allegedly murdered. Why do rappers and singers talk about their crimes in their music? You just looking to get caught. And rightfully so, this motherfucker should die. And the thing is too, they're not looking to get caught. They were caught before the character was even put into your face. So all they're doing is singing and rapping about the crimes that these beings want them to commit. And the whole entire time, they're reading off a script that these beings have already committed through the art that we found our truth in. So it's literally like inverting your perspective. So that's just the breakdown. You can go ahead and screenshot that if you choose to. Some people speculate that Celeste was wanting to leave David and go back home, but would not allow her because he knew that if anyone found out about the relationship, his career would be ruined. So he decided to kill her. Cause of death is still unknown. Same exact jacket. Dude is so weird. The fact that Celeste went missing with her Hello Kitty keychain and seeing this disgusts me. What the fuck, David? She was just a baby, and she knows that. Because that's what happened to her, and she's basically just crying out for help, and yet she can't be helped because you sold your morals. So Crocs dropped her, great, and Hollister had an entire Discord about David's relationship with a 12-year-old, and not one person said anything. And I'm basically bookmarking the things that you all can do your own research on, just the things that I've been in tune with. So I'm not gonna read through all that because everything that we just seen, we already covered. Like everything in this thread, we just basically covered. Because at this point, we're just looking at what people have to say and how sleep a lot of people are. I like this because pedophiles really walk among us every day. That is crazy. And I think this is so true because you won't even know that a person closest to you could be in on it. But not saying that this is the case, but majority of the time, the people that you hang out with, you got to be able to check them and what they allow and what they do and what they care about because shit get weird, man. And if you don't ask questions, if you don't communicate, you may be in a world of trouble. This has been okay, yeah, she was missing. The brother, why the fuck are people lying? Say that I knew more, I didn't. So I don't know why the fuck people are lying, trying to make me look bad. Celeste did nothing but love me. I was one only people she loved, bro. I never knew information about anything up until the last time she left. And we don't know that. Openly dating a teenage girl and everyone knew and did nothing. Like I can't wrap my head around that. Facts. Paying people off to silence them on what they seen, giving them money.
This nigga is a fucking pedophile!
Yep. Good shit, Naruto. Narcissists be having so many enablers, it ain't even funny. Be having an empath looking like the true villain. It's truly blind leading the blind. When I made that video on Mukiyami, that whole situation, I got attacked for that. I was the villain for doing that. That's why I'm never going to stop doing this shit. Yep, more about that. I mean, and thing is too, at this point, because I gotta make sure to hurry up for work, but the gravity how sick he is actually crazy because he knew to make her cover her face in every pic. Yep. Only acceptable punishment, I agree. Of course, streamers know about this shit, they'll cover it up. Where's her mom do all of this? Celeste apparently knew David since she was 11 or 12, and her mom knew she dated someone named David a year ago. Did she ever look into who he was, how old he was? Come on, no. You're asking too many questions. Like people's minds will malfunction when they start questioning things critically. She ran away at 13 years old. Anyone who does the bisexual vampire aesthetic is not a good person. Facts. Stupid. Yeah. Yeah, people knew about it and didn't say anything. Now listen to that shit. Title Celeste, the name of his victim. I ain't even gonna get this shit out my butt, Morris, bro. I don't care about the law when I'm with you because I be breaking it all the time. Told on himself or herself. I am a mannequin. I have no heart, no bones, no expression, but I do have eyes. These eyes don't tell the story of a human, but rather tell a human story. The women walk by, they touch my clothes, admire my figure, they take pictures of me, but I'm unable to smile. On the third day of every week, one woman takes me to a dark room and tears me apart. On the third day of every week, one man takes me to a dark room and tears, pause. Piece by piece, limb by limb, I see her lips moving, but cannot hear his words. Neither can I scream, for my mouth is manufactured shut. I despise this man, for he knows not the feelings of pain and anguish he causes me. I despise this man for, oh, the reputation drives me mad, but I shall not express myself, for this is the way I was made. Not made to move, not made to speak, not made to love, not made to hate, but I had these feelings still. Why? Why, if I was manufactured as a shell, does my hollow body begin to feel? I wish I could tell this man who I hate the thoughts of my mind, but I have no mind, for it is not my place to think, rather to stand and simply watch. And people still will not be able to comprehend what is being said. This is the most craziest part. This is one of the creepiest shit I ever read on here. What the fuck is actually wrong with this guy? People still not reading the symbolism. That's not a fucking guy. It's literally a hollow vessel that has no consciousness. Cancel their show. Celeste's brother talking about what he gonna do to people who keep on, yeah. Reclip surfing. I mean, right there, just hidden right in plain sight. He ruined a young girl's life before she can turn 15. Dead before 15. Make 18 making love songs about 11 and 12-year-old. And then I know we're about to be done with that. Yup. Most important things right here, 1213. Okay. Within Freemasonry, the blindfold or hoodwink is a powerful symbol representing the candidate state of darkness and ignorance before joining the order. Its removal signifies enlightenment and the birth into Masonic light and knowledge. In the back of my car, I killed, like, come on, bro. Cabal data the masses. Once you understand that their gods are transgender, you will also understand why they indoctrinate our children. Yup. So Rihanna, who's a grown ass man, he's a part of it. Um, just I think this is Buffy the no, I may be wrong about that. I forgot. I think I know the name, but I can't remember it. Dakota Fanning, I think. I know this is Erica Badu. So oh yeah, all boys are all grown ass men, and of course the fat or the aunt, and of course she's inverting it. I mean, but they gotta tell you. They gotta tell you who they are. But don't tell nobody though. It's a secret. And you're not a part of it. All right. Let's see, because I want to be able to edit these videos. You know what? If you all want, yeah, let's do this because I want to make some time for my videos. I want to make some time to have a calm mind before I go into work and all that. Get this video to 10 likes and then we can go ahead and drop part two for tomorrow or whenever this video gets 10 likes. And for that, we'll be able to cover this whole perspective right here. And then we'll cover the 18 ciphers and her gematria code. So first and foremost, thank you all for another great, wonderful video. And I know that this may be hard to stomach or this may be hard to fathom, but we cannot be silent on pedophilia, human trafficking, child trafficking, blood rituals, satanic sacrifices. Not only just that, we cannot keep quiet on what's going on. Once you understand that their guides are transgender, you will also understand why they indoctrinate our children. Think about that. They want inversion. They want this inversion of spirit, which is alchemized into sitting on top of your consciousness. They want to be above what you were born into. That's why they have this hermetic principle that they descended into their consciousness as above, so below. That's exactly why the head is literally just your subconscious mind, portrayed as a goat with the all-seeing eye in the middle, because you are more than what they had pictured you out to be. Have a great and successful day, Divine Reflection.